Architect Eva Morrow inherited a house without windows. Number 13 appeared only after sunset each evening. Neighbors called it the house that borrowed shadows. Eva's partner Julian vanished while surveying its basement. Police found his flashlight but never his shadow. Every room contained wallpaper stitched with black thread. The patterns moved whenever Eva briefly looked away. Her elderly Aunt Sabine arrived carrying silver scissors. She warned Eva never to stand between mirrors. Collector Dorian Pike offered millions for the property. Dorian claimed the house belonged to his family. His shadow arrived several seconds after every movement. Sabine recognized that delay and locked every mirror. She called Dorian a tenant wearing borrowed skin. Eva angrily demanded answers about Julian's sudden disappearance. Sabine opened a seam along the hallway wallpaper. Cold darkness breathed through the narrow paper opening. Inside, hundreds of shadows whispered forgotten family names. One shadow traced Julian's face against the wall. It pointed downward toward the sealed sewing room. Eva entered carrying chalk, candles, and Julian's flashlight. The sewing room contained many mannequins without heads. Each mannequin cast a completely different human shadow. A spinning wheel turned without thread or hands. Julian's frightened voice came from beneath the floorboards. Dorian locked the door behind Eva and Sabine. He wanted the oldest shadow hidden inside Eva. Eva's shadow stretched toward Dorian before she moved. Sabine cut the shadow using her silver scissors. Black thread poured from the wound without blood. Eva collapsed while another woman appeared behind her. The stranger wore Eva's face in antique mourning clothes. Sabine called her mistress Orla, the first owner. Orla had built the house during a plague. She stitched dying people's shadows into protective walls. The ritual kept sickness outside but trapped identities. Generations later, residents still fed the wallpaper shadows. Dorian's ancestors supplied servants, debtors, and unwanted relatives. Sabine's family had secretly guarded the silver scissors. Eva carried Orla's final unclaimed shadows since birth. Dorian believed joining Orla would grant endless life. He opened every locked mirror with one brass key. Reflections stepped outward while their owners remained frozen. Each reflection wore faces stolen across different decades. Eva used chalk to circle Julian's moving silhouette. The silhouette pulled her through the stitched wall. Beyond it waited a city made entirely from wallpaper. Shadow citizens wandered streets without bodies or voices. Julian stood beneath a paper clock without hands. He remembered Eva, but his body served upstairs. Dorian had stolen Julian's body for Orla's return. Eva followed black threads toward the central tower. Every thread connected to a sleeping person outside. The house borrowed shadows during dreams, then kept them. Missing shadows became workers maintaining Orla's paper city. Julian urged Eva to burn the central pattern. Sabine's voice warned fire would kill trapped shadows. Eva searched for another exit through folded streets. She found children drawing doorways using white chalk. Their drawings briefly opened doorways into forgotten bedrooms. Eva realized memory, not fire, could release shadows. She described Julian's smallest daily habits aloud carefully. His shadow grew heavier, gaining color and depth. Other shadows gathered nearby, desperate for remembered details. Eva asked each one to show their homes. Countless windows opened across the dark wallpaper sky. Outside, families suddenly saw missing shadows calling silently. Dorian entered the city wearing Julian's stolen body. Orla followed them inside Eva's dark, separated shadow. Many accepted, entering mannequins inside the sewing room. The mannequins slowly climbed upstairs with unfamiliar faces. Sabine fought them using scissors and red thread. Eva understood Orla wanted replacement bodies for everyone. Freeing shadows blindly would displace their living owners. She needed careful reunions, not simple escape anymore. Julian guided Eva toward the city's oldest mirror. The mirror showed Orla before plague magic changed her. She had lost 3 children within one winter. Her first ritual attempted preserving their final shadows. Dorian's greedy ancestors corrupted grief into profitable immortality. Eva called Orla by her forgotten birth name. The paper city trembled as Orla remembered motherhood. Her shadow finally released Eva and faced Dorian. Dorian tore Julian's body away from its shadow. Sabine cut the brass key from his hand. Every mirror suddenly slammed shut except the oldest. Orla offered Dorian the endless life he wanted. She sealed his shadow inside the empty paper city. His body became another mannequin without a face. Eva placed Julian's shadow against his waiting body. Black stitches closed around his feet and hands. Julian awakened, remembering every lost year spent inside. Orla opened windows, linking shadows with rightful owners. Across the neighborhood, sleeping people suddenly woke screaming. Their returned shadows carried memories from other lives. Some owners rejected shadows they no longer recognized. Orla began fading as the wallpaper lost darkness. She asked Eva to preserve one final doorway. Eva refused, fearing another generation would misuse it. Sabine quietly saved one final stitched wallpaper square. The house collapsed inward without dust or sound. Morning revealed an empty lot beside Briar Lane. Authorities found no building permits or property records. Julian returned home but carefully avoided every mirror. His shadow sometimes strangely wore Dorian's missing face. Sabine disappeared completely before Eva could question her. Only silver scissors remained inside her locked apartment. Eva destroyed them inside an industrial silver furnace. The melted silver cooled into 13 tiny keys. Months later, new apartments rose on Briar Lane. Residents complained their shadows entered empty elevators alone. Security cameras showed shadows visiting non-existent floor 13. Eva reviewed the footage and recognized Sabine's silhouette. The silhouette carried one final stitched wallpaper square. It entered Julian's dark apartment while he slept. His shadow rose and opened the bedroom mirror. Beyond it, Dorian still wandered Orla's empty city. He looked directly toward the waiting security camera. Then 13 new paper windows opened behind him. No investigation explained how that footage was recorded. Rain drove Lena toward the sealed northern station. Her missing brother's watch had started ticking again. It always stopped exactly at 9:02. Tonight its hands pointed beneath the hidden Platform 9. Transit maps claimed that platform never officially existed. Yet old commuters whispered about doors opening underground. Lena carried archives, candles, and Noah's final photograph. Every picture showed his shadow facing another direction. A brass key waited inside the photograph's paper frame. Someone had scratched 9 tiny moons along it. Engineer Tomas found Lena beside the chained entrance. He warned that tunnels shifted after midnight storms. 3 workers vanished while measuring impossible platform walls. Their tools returned neatly arranged beside warm tea. Tomas carried blueprints burned around one hidden staircase. The staircase descended farther than the station's foundations. Lena used Noah's key against the rusted gate. The lock whispered her childhood name before opening. Neither Lena nor Tomas had spoken that name. Below them, a distant woman began humming softly. Platform 9 appeared beneath layers of torn posters. Paper trees grew from cracks between abandoned rails. Black candles burned without melting beside empty benches. A ticket machine discards bearing moving silhouettes. One silhouette walked exactly like Lena's missing brother. Tomas heard his dead wife's laughter inside tunnels. Lena stopped him before he followed the voice. Their shadows stretched forward despite lights behind them. A white-haired woman waited beyond the final pillar. Crimson threads circled both wrists like living bracelets. The woman introduced herself only as Mother Vera. She claimed every missing traveler entered by choice. Lena demanded Noah, but Vera offered warm tea. Steam shaped Noah's face above the chipped cup. Vera said names were tickets, memories were payment. The station accepted sorrow that travelers could not carry. Tomas called her a witch wearing borrowed kindness. Vera smiled and every candle bent toward him. She knew details buried inside his wife's grave. Tomas nearly traded his wedding memory for answers. Lena broke the teacup before he accepted anything. The spilled tea revealed miniature doors beneath reflections. Each door showed travelers living different, forgotten lives. Noah appeared teaching children inside a moonlit village. He looked older, peaceful, and completely unaware of Lena. Lena touched the reflection and lost her mother's voice. Vera warned every doorway collected one precious memory. Tomas tied Lena's wrist using blue electrical wire. The wire prevented their shadows from separating completely. Together they entered Noah's reflected paper village below. Moonlight hung like silver fabric above silent houses. Residents smiled while lacking shadows, names, and histories. Noah greeted Lena as an unfamiliar railway inspector. Her photograph meant nothing inside his peaceful world. Vera appeared through every window simultaneously, still smiling. She said Noah surrendered memories to escape unbearable guilt. Their father died after Noah ignored one telephone call. Lena had blamed Noah for 7 bitter years. Her anger became the chain keeping him underground. Only forgiveness could reopen his abandoned real-world shadow. Lena confessed she had ignored their father's earlier warning. Noah finally remembered her voice, but not her face. The village sky cracked across its silver paper moon. Shadowless residents screamed as forgotten memories returned violently. Vera ordered Lena to close the doorway immediately. Tomas found hundreds of names stitched beneath tracks. Several names belonged to travelers reported missing recently. Others dated back before the railway was constructed. Mother Vera had guarded this crossing for centuries. Without her bargains, the trapped dead entered living dreams. Tomas realized destroying Vera might release something worse. Lena refused another bargain written through stolen memories. She offered Vera the truth everyone had hidden. The station survived because frightened officials fed disappearances. Old transit directors knew exactly what Platform 9 required. Tomas found their signatures beneath fresh crimson wax. Vera admitted officials chose victims, not the station. She had preserved travelers from crueler surface lives. Lena asked whether preservation without choice was mercy. Vera's smile vanished for the very first time. The platform bell rang, although no bell existed. Every hidden doorway began opening across the tunnel. Forgotten travelers wandered outward, holding incomplete identities and names. Some begged Vera to restore their peaceful ignorance. Others attacked mirrors, showing families they had abandoned. Noah chose to leave despite remembering his guilt. Tomas guided survivors toward the rusted emergency stairs. Vera remained beside the widening black doorway alone. Something enormous scratched the darkness behind her silhouette. She revealed the station was actually a prison. Each surrendered memory strengthened locks around the ancient prisoner. Freeing everyone had weakened every ancient protective seal. Lena offered her happiest memory to repair them. Noah refused, offering all his remaining years instead. Vera rejected both sacrifices and cut her bracelets. Crimson threads spread across rails like burning roots. The ancient scratching stopped beneath tightening paper walls. Vera aged rapidly while every doorway folded shut. She ordered Lena to remember her true name. Then Mother Vera vanished inside falling white hair. Dawn found survivors gathered above the sealed station. Officials called their stories coordinated mass hallucinations and panic. Noah remembered Lena, but forgot 7 missing years. Tomas recovered blueprints showing no northern station whatsoever. Workers filled the entrance using concrete and steel. Lena kept Vera's brass key inside Noah's watch. The watch stopped again exactly at 2:09. For months, nothing unusual happened beneath the city. Then commuters reported humming inside newly opened tunnels. Cameras captured white hair passing through solid concrete. No face appeared, only crimson threads trailing behind. Lena reviewed footage while Noah slept nearby peacefully. Her shadow stood upright before she even moved. It carried Vera's key toward the basement door. Lena followed, believing she could somehow stop it. The basement opened directly onto Platform 9 again. Mother Vera waited there, younger than before, smiling. Behind her, Noah's abandoned shadow whispered Lena's name. The recording ended with bells beneath solid concrete. No official explanation ever accounted for that recording. Drought exposed Blackwater Lake's drowned church steeple again. Hydrologist Iris arrived after hearing impossible underwater bells. The bells rang only during perfectly windless nights. Her mother vanished there 27 years earlier. Police found her shoes arranged beside dry reeds. No footprints ever entered or left the shoreline. Iris carried sonar records and her mother's compass. The compass pointed straight downward instead of north. Retired priest Rowan waited beside the cracked pier. He begged Iris to leave before sunset arrived. Rowan remembered villagers abandoning Blackwater during one storm. They claimed something tall walked across flooding water. Salvage diver Kellen dismissed every supernatural rumor immediately. He wanted the church bell's antique silver clapper. Old photographs showed no bell inside that tower. Yet tonight, bronze echoes rolled beneath their boat. Sonar revealed streets beneath 40 meters of water. Every street curved toward the submerged church square. One moving shape followed directly beneath their hull. Its antlered outline resembled dead reeds walking upright. Kellen descended first, wearing a weighted diving suit. Iris followed with cameras sealed inside paper housings. Their lights found houses preserved beneath Blackwater. Curtains still moved behind windows without any current. Dinner plates waited beneath layers of pale silt. A child's wooden boat floated inside a bedroom. Rowan's frightened voice crackled through their damaged radio. He warned them never to answer familiar voices. Iris heard her mother calling from the church. Kellen heard coins spilling somewhere below the tower. They entered the church through shattered paper doors. Pews faced backward toward a wall of reeds. Hundreds of names covered stones beneath transparent tape. Iris found her mother's name still dripping fresh. Kellen discovered the silver clapper beneath the altar. The moment he touched it, every bell rang. A towering creature unfolded from the reed wall. Its translucent skin held trapped lights like fireflies. Amber eyes opened above a mouth without teeth. The creature offered Iris her mother's drowned compass. Kellen raised the clapper and currents twisted violently. The creature struck no one, only blocked escape. Iris noticed chains wrapped around its reed antlers. Each chain connected toward homes across the village. The creature guarded something beneath the church floor. Iris signaled Kellen to return the silver clapper. He refused, claiming it financed his family's debts. The church floor opened beneath his heavy boots. Blackwater dragged Kellen into a hidden crypt. Iris followed downward while the creature watched silently. The crypt contained jars filled with glowing memories. Inside one jar, Iris saw her mother laughing. Another jar held Rowan preaching before terrified villagers. A third showed Kellen stealing from flooded graves. The village had traded memories against rising waters. Each surrendered memory became another protective lake barrier. Rowan's congregation selected victims unable to refuse anything. Iris's mother discovered the arrangement and strongly resisted. She tried releasing every stolen memory simultaneously that night. The resulting flood swallowed Blackwater in one night. Rowan confessed through radio static above the lake. He had sealed Iris's mother beneath the tower. The reed creature was once the village bellkeeper. Villagers transformed him through desperate forbidden water magic. He guarded memories so the dam remained strong. Kellen broke another jar while searching for treasure. Forgotten voices suddenly burst throughout the submerged streets. Houses trembled violently as their missing histories returned. The lake surface began rising despite continuing drought. Iris found her mother's jar beneath the bell. Its glass was cracked but still tightly sealed. The creature placed one claw against Iris's chest. She suddenly remembered a childhood night near Blackwater. Her mother had carried Iris toward the church. Rowan took Iris while bells drowned her screams. Her mother surrendered herself to save her daughter. Iris had buried that memory through childhood trauma. The creature offered Iris two choices without speaking. Break the jar and release every barrier forever. Or leave her mother trapped forever beneath Blackwater. Kellen demanded Iris choose treasure over one ghost. He swung the clapper against the creature's chains. Several heavy chains snapped, releasing roaring currents outside. The creature collapsed as reeds scattered through darkness. Iris grabbed her mother's jar and fled upward. Kellen followed closely, still holding the silver clapper. The church tower emerged above the churning lake. Rowan rang a handbell beside the broken pier. Each ring tightened remaining chains around the creature. Iris realized Rowan still controlled the old ritual. She opened her mother's jar before everyone watching. Golden memories poured across water like burning film. Rowan dropped the handbell and desperately begged forgiveness. Iris's mother's glowing shape appeared beside the creature. She touched its antlers, breaking the final chains. Water rushed toward town through ancient drainage tunnels. Kellen suddenly blocked Iris's only path toward safety. He wanted the released memories sold as evidence. The creature seized Kellen's clapper, not his body. Kellen vanished when his reflection entered the lake. No splash or bubbles marked where he disappeared. The creature carried Iris toward the exposed shore. Her mother's shape faded with the retreating water. Before vanishing, she pointed beneath Rowan's heavy coat. There, Iris found 27 stolen memory labels. Rowan admitted yearly sacrifices continued after Blackwater drowned. He claimed they protected downstream towns from flooding. Authorities finally arrested Rowan after Iris released recordings. Engineers drained Blackwater and found no drowned village. The sonar streets had vanished beneath ordinary mud. Kellen's suit surfaced empty beside bundled silver reeds. Iris kept her mother's compass, now pointing north. For 1 year, the bells remained completely silent. Then drought returned again during another moonless summer. A tall reed figure appeared outside Iris's window. It carried Kellen's frightened face beneath translucent skin. The compass needle slowly turned downward once more. Blackwater's church bell rang deeply beneath dry earth. Experts found no source beneath the drained basin. That final recording remains unexplained to this day.